Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I've been testing this stuff for I think 2 months now. I wanted to do a review on the Ordinary Caffeine Solution 5%, and I don't know how to say this. It's the Ordinary's Argireline Solution 10%. I've gone through a bottle of each that I just finished and I wanted to do a detailed review. First, why don't we... I actually did some clips. I did like 2 or 3 clips of me showing my progress on video, so I will insert those clips. Hi, I'm starting the Ordinary Caffeine Serum for under eyes, and there's this stuff they call Botox in a bottle, and I wanted to show you my before I start doing it every day. And as you can see, I have fine lines on my forehead, and then I have a couple fine lines under my eyes, which aren't too bad, but you can always do better, and I have little bags under there. But I just wanted to show the before, and then eventually after the 30 days I'll show the after. I just wanted to film a quick update for the whole Botox in a bottle and the caffeine serum. It's a huge difference on my under eyes for at least puffiness and the lines that I get. I guess the creases is what you call them. And for my forehead lines, it's the most noticeable in the middle, and on the outside it's still a little like that, but I think it's been doing a good job so far, and it's only been a week. And the first one is, we'll talk about the Argireline Solution 10%. This is supposed to be like topical Botox basically. I don't have a huge issue with fine lines. I have a little bit around my mouth and on my forehead, but if you only have a slight problem, I would say this is a good solution to do. It's not a serum, but it's not a water. It's kind of like an essence-y, a little thicker than an essence consistency, and it just comes out of this dropper. And when I put this on my face, as you can see, I'll put a couple drops on my hand, and it's pretty runny. It absorbs really quick, and it dries really quick. First thing when I wake up in the morning, I will wash my hands first and then put 3 drops of this and then press it on my forehead, and then anything left over I just rub around right here. And I could just do it really quick to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just go like that. And I pat it, and it does sink into the skin really quick. It works well with makeup. It doesn't pill or anything. And I saw results with this for the first month. I used this day and night consistently, and I saw a huge improvement. But for like this month, I've only been doing it I do sometimes do it twice a day, but most of the time I only do it in the morning. And I have notes up here. If I'm looking up here, this is a water-based solution. It's one of the 4 peptides in the Ordinary range. And it can be used with retinols, retinoids, oils, hydrators, niacinamide, caffeine serum. You can mix with their niacinamide powder. And like I said, I just use this first thing in the morning. I'll wet my face a little bit, and then I'll let it air dry, so my face is a little bit wet. And I'll put 3 drops, and I just showed you before. At the end, after I'm talking about the caffeine solution and I insert all these clips and everything, I'll let you know my opinion. And for the next, we have the caffeine solution. This is in the darker bottle. It took me a really long time to go through this because I use more of this than I do with this. I only use 1 drop. When I first started using this, I was doing this day and night for like 3 or 4 weeks, but I noticed it was annoying. And I put it all up here and all under my eye with just 1 drop. Or when I first started, I was using way too much product. You do not need much for this to work. At the beginning, I was putting way too much on my fingers, and I was putting it all under here and all up in the morning. But I noticed after a month of doing this day and night, I did notice a huge difference in my puffiness and my dark circles, but you have to be consistent with this. But I noticed on makeup, it was like pilling and not working well with my concealer, and it was like kind of flaking and pilling, and that was a no-go. I hated it. So now I just do it 1 time a day, and I put this on before I put my eye cream on. I wait for it to sink into my skin before I put on my eye cream. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the price before of the Argireline. I get mine from Ulta.com, and this one is $7.90, and a bottle will last me about a month, and I'm almost done with this. I'm like almost halfway at that bottle. And I just started my Caffeine Serum, I think last week, and this one you can see it's full. The Caffeine Serum is $6.70. It's free of alcohol, oil, silicone-free, nut-free, vegan-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free. And like I said, this helped with my puffiness, and I didn't really have huge puffiness, but I did right under the eyes too. And I had slight purple underneath my eyes, so that went away. I would say 3-ish weeks is when I noticed a huge difference under my eyes. And the caffeine cream, that says highly purified EGCG from green tea leaves, and it's supposed to reduce the appearance of cellulite. I have not tried that out with this yet, and if you're consistent, like with any skincare regimen, you will see results most of the time. And using green tea with your skincare, it can protect your skin from premature aging, UV damage, redness, irritation, and it also has the ability to fight off bacteria that can lead to breakouts. And it's supposed to show significant promise for improvement appearance of sun-damaged skin. Okay, my final results. I have already bought another bottle of each, like I said, and I was kind of debating if I needed to get Botox or not, but after using this for 2 months, I don't think that I need to. They're like very, very faint. You can hardly see them. My fine lines, and the lines around my mouth were a lot better. I need to concentrate more. Like the part in the middle of my 11s bother me a little bit, but they're not that bad. So, but yeah, my lines, I feel like they look, you can't tell unless you're right up in my face. For my fine lines on my forehead, they're a million times better than what they were, but they weren't terrible to begin with. And the Caffeine Serum, this is a yes. I can show you how I put it on real quick. This is the dropper on my ring finger. I will put 1 drop. This is more of a thicker consistency, and I just rub this between my ring fingers, and I will just put it underneath like that. And it dries pretty quickly as well. But I think the puffiness is the #1 thing that has me consistently doing this, since my dark circles weren't that bad. And if you have any questions about these products, please feel free to put a comment down below, and please let me know if you've tried these. I just ordered the ordinary niacinamide and I think the lactic acid that I'm interested to try. So I'll be posting that soon as well. And thanks, remember to subscribe.